Alright guys, sorry it's been a while. Sylvester's back with some more videos of some teams. I apologize if the sound is not that great. I tried to get a microphone for this iPhone and it's not working, so I have to get a different one. But I am going to try to speak loudly and clearly and try not to give you so much of my accent. I'm going to try and talk with an American accent, if you will. So let's get into this. So the first team that we're going to go over is going to be the Cyber team. Since they have already got a event coming up, I thought that would be a good idea. So our Cybers, we have K9000, Egghead, Marvin, and Infinite Speedy. Just a quick note, a lot of these guys don't have the epic gadgets on them. I'm working on that now. As you could see, two of them have, oh yeah, I think it was two. So three of them have at least one epic gadget on it. Alright. So let's do this. Let's go in here. And let's find them. I think I passed them. There they are. So the whole point with this team is to weaken your opponent with hack. The more hacks, the more of a downgrade your opponents have. I believe each hack is a 10% decrease to attack and defense and speed. I am not 100% sure, but let's look at Speedy. I think it was Speedy. I'm sorry, maybe it wasn't Speedy, maybe it was Egghead. %20 attack and defense. So that's what happens with each stack of hack. And let's go in and start the battle. You'll notice that I have the sound and sound effects off so that you could hear me better. So I don't have to talk over the music. Alright, so in the beginning, your team will start with one hack on each enemy. So right off the bat, they've been hacked. So 20% from attack and defense. Now when we add Speedy, his firewall, or burn-in, I'm sorry, this is going to apply another stack of hack to each one of those guys. Now once they have 2 stacks of hack, they are silenced. Now for pain in the butt tunes like Sylvester and Sam that have counter, flip it. Now they ain't doing anything. Alright, and then we're gonna go and take out Sam. Now, I think at one point, depending on how many stacks of hack a toon has, they will be stunned. But I'm not sure how many that is. Not sure what happened with that, but let's go in and try it again. Let's see. This time I'm just going to auto it so that you got a better understanding of how they work, and I'm going to put it at 2 times. There we go. The thing with the hackers and the magic team is you really don't have to have them at their max levels. They are purely a debuff team. Speedy and I'm going to say K9000 are the only two that really have any kind of strength in their attacks. Marvin and Egghead, they're mostly there for the support. Let's see here. Now let's get into the magic team. So for my magic team, you can see the 4 that I use: Hugo, Egghead, She-Devil, and Alchemist Frankenbeans. So let's go out of here. Now, I'm going to show you a really good scenario and when to use magic. If I can find a team. I'll just do this for right now. I don't know how I always pass through these. This team that I have up right now, if you're going against Super Toons minus Sylvester Jr., you will be able to easily handle superhero teams with Bugs, Porky, Hector, and Chungus, or if they have Super Coyote. This team will be able to handle them and not even flinch. Okay, and it's all revolved around Egghead. It's keeping him safe, keeping your She-Devil safe, and Frankenbeans. Hugo is an excellent taunt, or I'm sorry, a defender. And the fact that not only does he get taunt, but he applies some other benefits to him as well. The deal with the Magic team is based on kind of the same premise of the hackers. They will take away some stats. Frankenbeans will put the what is it? What are they called? The knowledge counters. Okay. So his skills, like this one right here, this one applies 3 speed down to each enemy at the start of their turn. In addition, you have Enfeebling Elixir, which does negative 10% attack and piercing for each knowledge counter on Dr. Frankenbeans. So if he has 5 of the knowledge counters, that's 50% attack and piercing down on the opposing team. All right, so let's get in here and see what we can do with this team. This is just a cycle through. I'm not really wanting to show the dynamic of these guys in here, so we'll just play through it real fast. Speed them up. Let's see here. The other thing is you want to take away as much of their turn meter as possible, so that's why the Magic team is very good against teams like the Super Team. And then you have Egghead's attack, which even for characters like Miranda Daffy that have a guaranteed dodge on them, goodbye. Porky's got 7 speed downs, going to be 8. And then poof, there we go. That's the rough way I wanted to show you, but I wanted to show you against a team that's a little bit more higher powered. Let's try this one. So I'll auto this like the last one, and then you guys will get the idea of how they work together. That was a little bit faster than I had expected. There we go, here's another one. You can't remember what I said. If it has Sylvester in that team, don't use magic, because he is immune to speed down and turn meter removal, and that applies to all of his team members. So you definitely don't want to use magic on that. Hacker would be a good idea. Here we go. Alright guys, sit back and enjoy the magic team. Like you've seen, it doesn't matter if they have damage immunity or not. Egghead will remove them from battle. Alright. Let's see if we can find a team for the hackers for you. I'm not seeing any. We can try this. Alright, so this is a higher powered team. So sit back and enjoy. Alright. So let's take a little bit of a look at these teams a little closer. So you see, you don't really need them to be that powerful to get the job done. This is what I have on Egghead so far, which will probably be changed as I get more gadgets. She-Devil. Now you see the reason why I put horned helmets on the defenders. In most cases, it's a good idea to start your battle with taunt. So if you have any squishy toons on your team, they don't get taken out in the first turn. This is an old little technique or strategy that I picked up when I used to play Brave Frontier. That has given me a lot of insights on how to play this game. Unfortunately, they closed that server back in, I think it was April, so that game is no longer around. But for those of you that did get to try Brave Frontier, this is pretty much the same thing. There is also another app out there that is similar to Brave Frontier. It's called Bloodline, The Last Royal Vampire, and it is based off the anime. That is available in the App Store. So if you want to check that out to see what I'm talking about, that'll give you a better idea to the reference of Brave Frontier and how it, in turn, kind of goes hand in hand with Looney Tunes. So, let's take a look at our cyber. And check out all their stats. So Egghead is definitely a tune that you really want to work up, tune up and level up. He is used for some R&Ds. He's actually a pretty invaluable tune. He can heal, he can stun, and he does max health damage with his regular attack, depending on the amount or the number of stacks of hack on the tune. Marvin is good for flipping. And again, I got the horn helmets on him because he is a defending tune. And last but not least, the team leader, Infinite Speedy. If you have him, you definitely want to work him up to max levels. He is a very good tune to have for the Henry and Foghorn R&D, since he does apply hack to both of them. His basic attack is very deadly. I've seen him do upwards of 15,000 in damage from just his basic attack. So between him and Egghead, those, if you're working on the cyber team, you want to make them your priorities. And then I would say K9000 and then Marvin. Alright guys, I think that is going to do it for me today. Hopefully you get something out of this. If you have questions or if you're confused a little bit by either team, just reach out, ask me. I will clear up any confusion so that you can progress further with these guys. They're both fun teams to use, especially the cyber team. It can go back and forth. Not so much with the magic team because they will basically stop you from ever getting a turn. So yeah, definitely two of the, I would say, overlooked teams. I don't see too many of them being used either in war, arena, or crate defense. Not sure why, but hopefully after Cyber gets their event that's coming up, hopefully they do some reworks, and same for the Magic team. The only thing that I would say is they should not nerf Alchemist Egghead. He's a one-of-a-kind tune. There's really nobody else in the game that's got his skill. So if they do come out with reworks for either of these teams, let's just hope that they leave that one skill alone for Egghead. Alright guys, I will see you later. I'm just laughing at Santa bugs over there, laughing or mocking me as I'm talking. And then Foggy over here, he's laughing at me. Alright. So yeah, enjoy. Like I said, if you have any questions, just reach out in Discord and I'll help you out. Talk to you later, guys. Have a good one.